Rappers are getting killed, shot. It's a dangerous game. Ever worry it could happen to you? It could happen to anyone. When Durk said that, he had no idea how real things were about to get. The threat wasn't just from the streets, it was coming from inside his own circle. One crew member had already cooperated with the feds, and now another is reportedly coming for him in court. So what's really happening with Durk and his team? In this video, we break down the betrayals, tearing his camp apart and how they've left Durk fighting for both his freedom and his life. The court drama kicked off in late 2024 when rumors spread that an ANF member named Jam, real name Casey Hester, had allegedly been wearing a wire and recording conversations for federal agents. Industry veteran and street-certified figure Whack 100 exposed the claims in a viral interview, saying it straight.
Would they know that music contracts are? Who would have to tell them?
Well, prosecutors state these transactions and the informant's recordings played key roles in linking Lil Durk to the murder for hire plan. There's a guy named OTF Jam.
Word on the streets is that Jam served a 12-year sentence for an attempted murder. Before being released in 2022, the same period when Durk was allegedly planning a hit on rival rapper Quando Rondo, 100 didn't hold back and kept the revelations coming.
Very ironic name.
Jam put everyone in jail. 12 years. Got out, interviewed, said he kept it real, bought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
This.
The story really blew up when DJ Academics, known as hip-hop's top instigator, resurfaced an old interview where Jam allegedly claimed Lil Durk hooked him up with a house, car, and $50,000 upon his release.
I'm saying bro. I'm saying my whole time in jail, that stayed, bro. Before the money, you saying? That was broke.
This story of betrayal hit hard in rap culture, where the street code is sacred and snitching is the ultimate offense. The internet exploded with the accusations, turning Jam into an instant meme. One viral rumor claimed there was footage of Jam eating McDonald's in an interrogation room, sparking jokes like he flipped on Durk for a Big Mac and fries, and he snitched for a Kaizen oatmeal. Social media ran wild, with fans posting edited images of Jam and fast food ads and making TikTok skits about snitching over burgers. It showed how quickly the internet can turn serious claims into viral jokes, even when lives and freedom are on the line. Jam responded on December 17, 2024, via Instagram stories, saying, "When the discovery comes out, you're going to see I'm not how the feds got onto us or built there. I'm going to let the paperwork come out because it's going to tell it all." His denial suggested he believed official court documents would clear his name. Still, his use of us raised questions. Why include himself with those being targeted if he wasn't involved? That small detail added more confusion to an already messy situation. And for all the talk about this supposed no one's actually seen it. Federal courts have tight security metal detectors, armed marshals, and strict rules making it nearly impossible for anyone to sneak in, let alone record or threaten someone like Durk. No legit news outlet has confirmed any such incident, and experts say the idea of someone getting that close is extremely unlikely. What's clear is that despite all the viral snitching talk, Justice Department documents and Lil Durk's indictment don't mention Jam or anyone with the initials KH as informants. A witness is referenced, but no link to Jam has been proven, leaving space for rumors to spread. Legal analysts point out that prosecutors often keep cooperating witnesses' identities secret in violent cases, so the absence of Jam's name doesn't confirm or deny anything, it just fuels more speculation. This situation shows how hard it is to separate facts from fiction in the social media era, especially during active legal battles, like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok amplify unconfirmed claims fast. And in a culture where snitching accusations carry real consequences, the buzz around Durk's case has taken over Chicago's drill scene. These kinds of allegations can destroy reputations and put people in danger. That's why the claims about Jam spread so fast and why his denial was so strong. Even without proof, the idea that someone cooperated can permanently damage how they're seen in the streets. But to understand what's really at stake, you have to look at the serious federal case behind all this charges that could take down one of drill's biggest stars. It all came to a head on October 25, 2024, when the rap world was rocked by news that Durk-born Durk Derek Banks had been arrested near Miami International Airport by federal agents. What many thought was just a rumor turned out to be very real, as it was confirmed that the Grammy-winning rapper was facing serious RICO charges that could lock him up for decades. The timing raised suspicion Durk was allegedly trying to board a private jet to Italy, with more stops in Switzerland and Dubai, making some believe he knew the indictment was coming. That travel attempt later became a key reason prosecutors opposed bail. DJ Academics, always tuned in to the streets, was visibly stunned when the news broke live on stream.
I'm muted. Hold on. I'm about to be muted right here. I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh my God, bro! Man, I fell down to my knees when the Lord came. No, I'm not trolling. I promise you. I'm not trolling. I promise.
According to documents released by the Justice Department, Smirk was hit with charges including conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. Among other serious offenses, federal prosecutors allege that Durk orchestrated a targeted hit on Georgia rapper Quando Rondo in August 2022, which instead claimed the life of Rondo's cousin. Durk wasn't the only one indicted. 5 other suspected F members, Kayvon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell, Wilson, Keith Jones, David Bryan Lindsay, and Asa Houston, face similar charges, including murder for hire and using a machine gun in a violent crime, charges that carry potential death penalties. This is a full-blown federal case backed by the DOJ, leaving little room for leniency or loopholes. The feds say this was retaliation for King Von's death in 2020, alleging that Durk offered money and music deals to whoever would carry out the hit. On August 19, 2022, the plan allegedly unfolded near the Beverly Center in Los Angeles, where shooters missed Quando but struck his 24-year-old cousin Savia Lou Pab Robinson, who was reportedly focused on business ventures like Ann's Express Carriers and Supreme Exotic Frenchies. Initially, media outlets labeled it a random act of violence or drug-related hit, with no link to Von. This delay in disclosure suggests the feds were building their case quietly over 2 years before making arrests. The investigation pulled in both FBI and LAPD resources and produced over 230 gigabytes of digital evidence, 20,000 pages of documentation, audio and video recordings, and witness statements. One ANF member allegedly booked one-way flights for the group from Chicago to LA the day before the shooting, while Durk reportedly flew on a private jet to California with co-defendant Kayvon Grant. Purchases tied to a credit card linked to Durk and F, including hotel rooms and ski masks, created a clear digital trail. This paper trail proved key, as prosecutors used financial records to connect timelines and build their case. After his arrest, Durk pleaded not guilty. His legal team, led by Drew Findling, proposed a bail package with $1 million in cash from Sony Music and $2.3 million in property equity, but Judge Patricia Donahue denied bail, citing the severity of the charges and flight risk concerns, especially since Durk was allegedly boarding a jet to Italy with tickets to Switzerland and Dubai. That decision meant Durk would remain in federal custody, far from his life of luxury. In December 2024, prosecutors added more weight to the case, alleging Durk might be connected to another murder, that is Stephen Mack, a gangster disciples leader killed in January 2022. They linked this to the 2021 murder of Durk's brother, D. Thang, and claimed a 2023 warrant suggested Durk may have ordered hits in retaliation, while he hasn't been charged in Mack's case as of April 28, 2025. Its introduction adds complexity and frames Durk as someone who turns to violence to settle personal score. In February 2025, another issue arose when Lou Pab's mother, Andrea Laquilla Robinson, filed a wrongful death lawsuit in Cook County against Durk, his manager, and affiliated companies. While separate from the criminal case, the civil suit adds pressure, especially since evidence can cross over and influence both. The trial, initially scheduled for January 7, 2025, is pushed to October 14, 2025, with both sides needing more time to prepare due to the case's complexity and extensive evidence. The delay also means Durk will remain in pretrial detention for a longer period.